No! I'm happy, I promise!
I'll fix you!
Ouch.
You smell gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time.
Oh, that stuff's going too fast. I can't read it. I got an achievement for being a downer, guys. So like I said before, I really like the setting of the game. They've got a great idea here. It's the gameplay that I'm worried about. And we'll see what they did with it. See if they improved it. That is an awfully long load time, considering this is on an SSD. Oh!
Christ! How far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
Why am I here? Why did they leave me?
Well, I'm not getting out that way.
Find a way up and out. Why did they leave me? Barrel Home distribution node. There is nothing anywhere. The game forgot to launch the loot table. Coins! I got coins! Alright, so there you go. Now that I'm out of the intro, I can access this stuff. Wonderful. Okay, I won't worry about that stuff until I need to.
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Odds and bobs. Oh, finally stuff. Take all. Glass bottle and scrap. Gotcha. They smelled gas.
Don't forget, there'll be cake and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and everyone will be there. So don't miss it.
I'd missed that part, apparently. So they smelled gas and they left me there. Okay.
Jump like a frog. Well, you'll be writhing on the ground, won't you?
Coins. Bobby pins. And more bobby pins. Fridge is empty. You can craft things in the crafting menu. Proper suit. Lockpick. Okay.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
Well, Arthur, you've gone and done it, haven't you? Not only rather spectacularly quit your job, but you're a downer now. How does this person know this? The townsfolk will unleash the hounds, or they would if we hadn't eaten them 20 years ago. The wastrels do not seem terribly friendly. I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh god, I'm one of them now, aren't I? I've got to get out of Wellington Wells. I've got to get over the bridge and off the island. So in the original game, and I don't know if this is still the case, the game had 5 islands. And each island was its own level, basically, and kind of a puzzle. So you'd have to solve the puzzle of Island 1, which gets you to Island 2, and so on and so forth. I'm assuming it's probably the same. I don't know how much they've changed it, but the fact that he said that I have to get off the islands makes you think that's probably similar. Finally, I can put my hair up. Yes! Now that I'm a downer, I don't have to conform to their haircuts. Question, what in dog's name were you thinking? Percy. I saw his picture from just before we put them all on the train. God, all that horrible grinding steel and the screams. How he must hate me. Why did I tell the Jerrys I was already 13? They were only off by 10 days. Why didn't I keep my mouth shut and get on the train and go off to Germany with him like I promised him? So is 13? Alright, so this is what I get out of that. That 13 is probably an age that perhaps they force you into the military? That's what I get out of that. So he told them they were 13 and they grabbed them? That's what it sounds like to me. Wait. Oh, these are not in order that I picked them up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why do these have a star next to them when I've already read them? October 4th, 1964. So this is either today or very recently, right? To Mr. Rupert Underhill, Station 4. From Jim Watt, Chief Engineer. Are you quite certain Teddy's off his joy? Perhaps he merely forgot. I've got to look after your mates, man. You've got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Anyways, I can't reassign Teddy because I've got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scargill. The subsidence has been severing all sorts of connections, and the modeling must flow. What's modeling? I really appreciate your sticking by your post. If we don't do our duty, who are we? But try the string around the finger. I feel certain you will manage the situation. This stuff is creepy. Other way around, but yes, he was saying he was too old to board the train by 10 days. Oh. He's not off his joy. He's lost the plot completely. And he's hoarding all the carrots. And he growls at me when I try to eat mine. I'm going to try to talk sense into him. Then I'm coming back to the village. Duty be damned. Scotch and duct tape. A sovereign. So that must be the primary currency then. So that's what the S stands for. I'm not sure I want to come in here. Is that in the vents? Ugh. Oh, God, I was drinking that. Ugh.
Prudence really did run off.
Why don't they put the new ones at the top? You should have gotten an Amtrak student train pass. Yes, they should have. Hey, Kitten Mittens. Was this a mistake? It seemed so clever to disappear first, rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they'd ever known a Prudence Holmes. Beastie Clive would take my office, and they'd forget anyone else was ever in it. So she got away. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I have put my trust in Mr. Kite? And where are his bloody instructions? In the abandoned house, yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. And how to deal with all these wastrels. I remember not knowing what a wastrel is the first time around. Isn't this like a rich person? Coyote, you probably know the answer to that. It's an English term, isn't it? For a noble or something like that. My God, they look like something out of Dante. We chased someone out whenever they wouldn't take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I knew we chased them out when joy made them sick, but I didn't know it was here, to starve and weep and remember. I assumed they weren't sent to a sanatorium, a decent hospital, but I suppose that's what I wanted to believe. We are all complicit. We know without knowing and don't want to remember, so we don't. My God, I can't wait to get to the mainland.
And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
Media resource decoding error? Sounds like a refresh is in order, Thorn. Old can okay, let's fill my canteen. I don't have a canteen. Glad I can search toilets. A bounder, a cad, a ne'er-do-well. So obviously, we need to go this way. Alright, so there's no minigame, it just is a time thing, okay. So before I go that way, there was another way up here, right? Let's check this out.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
There he is, mentioning the gas. So you guys aren't crazy.
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Rupert Underhill. Oh, that's a hat. I was like, what did they put over his face? That's a hat. Limit joy to once per hour. Modeling, now with the sublimated theomodeling. Is that a real substance? I don't think it is. What's this?
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
So this is a memory from when he was
Because
13.
we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
So those little face masks, they give you memories, I guess? Make us another lockpick. A pneumatic stash. When you craft, you can use any items in your pneumatic stash no matter where you are. Okay. That's kind of weird. My weapon is an umbrella? Okay. September 18th. I look into the lights like the doctors ordered. I could swear I see shapes in there moving around, like shadows, but made of light. And there's shadows all around, always around the corner. He keeps turning lights off. Says he wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. Took 2 joy just so I can stand his ugly face. Why won't it work? Has he swapped them out for something? Paracetamol? Jelly beans? Jesus, we haven't had jelly beans since... Have we ever had jelly beans? I hate it when he talks in that slow, condescending voice. Like I'm a child. I'm not a child, am I? I don't even know any children. Obviously. Jesus, what is wrong with my joy? There he is, scritching away in the corner. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Hey, Mr. Gibbon. Then the whoosh of the pneumatic tube. He's blaming it all on me. What happened, isn't he? He says it's his missus. I don't believe he's still got a missus. With his big, mossy teeth? I bet she went on holiday long ago. Was I married once? And how did it end? I get an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy remembering. Something's all fucked up about the joy. And he won't send me home. We've got to stay here. Duty! This is long. I can hear him crunching in the dark. This is only a few days later. It isn't rats. It's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake and picture squeezing his throat till he turns the color of my carrots. He bloody well stole. He's plotting something. Let him try to weasel out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Reassign me, will he? Off my joy, am I? I'm bloody well tripling up and he knows it. We've come to the end of our time. Today's date was October 9th, wasn't it? So there you go. That's not today's date. This is 3 days ago right here. Be right back. Don't do anything exciting while I'm gone. Look at all those faces. This says September 2nd. hack? Well, I don't have a key card. I guess we're hacking? Okay. What? Okay. Oh! Well, who's this?
Come to the end of our time.
Oh!
We've come. Jesus!
How do I push?
You're really bringing me down!
Oh, whatever. I'm a downer. What'd you expect?
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
I'm a downer. No one's got... Wait, what was his name? Theodore Minor. He's unconscious? Maybe I shouldn't be pressing buttons willy-nilly. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. So there's only one option to press a button. All right. Can I go up there? Oh! Oh god, rotten carrot. Oh. What is... I don't even want to know what that is, actually. Oh my god. Oh! Bobby pins, dirty bandages, a dart, rotten potato, 7 sovereigns. Okay. So it was him I heard in the vents. Okay. Did I just accidentally teabag him? I did, didn't I? Track, exit, power the hatch?
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Unlocking fast travel hatches will allow you to quickly and safely travel to other unlocked hatches using the underground train tracks. You can also select any unlocked hatch from the map, no matter where you are, so long as you're not busy and being instantly magically teleported to it. There's no animation for going up the stairs. It was an accident, Diesel.
Bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. In the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
Is there no map? So, travel to the train station. Okay. Is that it there? Alright. So, the way the game used to be, you were in this town. Oh, there is a map. You're in this town, and each house was procedurally generated, and had, like, procedurally generated, things in it. Whether it's people or loot or whatever. In peacetime, they'll come back. Liars.
I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
Yeah, I remember you can loot those things. So, did they close off, like, all these houses? Are you not able to go in any of them now? was that? Oh! Weapons will break after repeated use. It also upsets people when you carry them around openly. Okay. I don't like that. You have to hold E to get on the ladder, and it's a cut. That's kind of weird. A dig spot was discovered. Okay. Interesting.
I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning.
I didn't mean to do that. It's almost like they didn't have time to add the climbing animation, right? So where is this dig spot? This way? Let's go there. Oh! We got treasure! Duct tape, a branch, and caltrops. Help win the war, eat less bread. Head boys rank, plow boys wank. I guess those must be little gangs. That's a little creepy. Yeah, I'm struggling to get 6. I mean, depends what I'm looking at. I'm dropping down to 40 FPS. Freedom is in peril. Defend it with all your might. I'm just going to explore around town before I head straight to the thing.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message.
Okay. A Jimmy bar? I do not have a Jimmy bar. Oh, you can hide in trunks? Okay.
I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
That's the garden district then? What the shit is going on here? Nanny's tea party. Do come in your finery. Remember your manners. I'm not sure if I should be doing this. What's that motion blur? I thought I had motion blur off. That looks awful. Or is motion blur not an option here? That looks terrible. I can't turn that off? Ugh.
I suppose Clyde's got his view now, the little shit.
There's no way that I can't turn that off. That seems silly. The less you know, the better. Wow, that's creepy. Okay, I got charcoal, whatever that... Alright, here we go. This is more like what I remember. When will they stop crying? What do you need all these teacups for?
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales?
This place is a little creepy. Turn that off. Everything is quite alright. Nighty-night, sleepy tight. Everything is tucked out of sight. My fair lady.
What's on those beds? Oh, God. I'm not the only one remembering the children, am I? Makes sense. They're all off their joy out here.
Are they? I don't think they are. Are they?
The toy tea set. Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be.
Oh, another dig spot. That's way over there. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Is there ever any loot in here, I wonder? It doesn't use a bobby pin, so I think I'm okay. Opening every one of those.
A water pump. Nice. There's a few more in the Garden District, aren't there? I ought to fill up a canteen or two, shouldn't I?
When you consume food, your maximum stamina increases for a short time. When you are too hungry, it decreases. When you drink, the cost of sprinting is reduced. When you are thirsty, it costs more. While ignoring this won't kill you, do try to remember to eat and drink. Yeah, so they reduce this. This used to be very harsh on you in the original game. His name is Nimi Terrace, a canteen. Let's fill it up.
This ought to be pretty clean, unlike in the village where they spike it with joy.
Alright, so I got a water icon on the top left. I gotcha.
I wonder if my parents would be proud of me. Or would they be terribly stern?
There's eyes everywhere. We're being watched. Is that where we need to go? I think it is. I think I need to look around first. See what else we got. I keep hitting C when I'm in the V. Hey, Mathino. How's it going? I don't know if going to the train station is going to advance me.
A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things.
Okay. What do I have as far as crafting goes? Oh, you craft a Jimmy bar. I thought you had to find them. Okay. One available in inventory. Well, let's make one of these. Did I just make two? I think I did. Alright. I don't need to worry about anything else. So this is the head boys?
They look pretty well buttoned up. I suppose I can wait here till they throw a party for the whole neighborhood. Or find a cleverer way in.
Hey, Nambi, how's it going, man? Head boy fight tonight. Who'll end up in the ring? Head boy fight. That's right. A fight to the death. Ding ding. I have a bad feeling I probably shouldn't go in there anyway. Can I? I don't think I can. Oh! Achtung! I'll just loot them. Requires desperation?
I can think of no good reason to go into a camp full of heavily armed delinquents. And I hope I never have one either.
Alright, yeah, see, that's kind of what I was thinking too, guy. Is that like a bunker? So where is this dig site? Okay, it's... There should be two. I only see one. I thought I had two. Thanks for the host, Mathena. Alright, again, I'm going to hit up a few more houses before I go to the waypoint. Because I have a feeling that takes us out of the area. Hold on. That sounds like a real song. Broadcast. In-game broadcasts. But does that include Jack? Because I want game music, I just don't want those radios. Because that's probably going to get me copyright problems. I have a feeling this is Jack too. I don't know. Let's put it in the middle. See, it didn't even reduce it.
A lovely rotten potato. Oh, God. That smells awful in there.
It sounds like the radio is here. Am I not seeing it? Maybe it's upstairs. I remember what we did. Oh, God. Alright, I guess it's above me. Alright, I'm gonna pick that up in a moment. I'm gonna turn that off. I can't? Game, don't do me dirty like that. Oh!
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end.
Can I loot you? Oh my God. Wait, Carrie?
Oh, God.
This is awful. That guy's got facial hair. I thought they weren't allowed facial hair. Thanks to a bit of British ingenuity, the Belpit brothers, who were too ill with measles to take the train last week, will be able to join their playmates after all. General Bing's office dispatched a taxi to drive the youngsters to Bristol, where they arrived just in time to board the German ocean liner, taking them to Bremerhaven. It was certainly a challenge to find the working taxi in these times, notes the General, but we must all go above and beyond. The Eau Courant wishes the Belpit boys a bon voyage aboard the St. Louis. Aboard the St. Louis. Interesting. They were so small? Oh, God. How could we? Oh, there's darts in this guy's face! Saboteur's swing. Justice or mob violence? Oh! To the editor. Enough with the bleeding heart editorials. The agitators that were hanged had it coming. If they had destroyed the register of children, the whole town would have been destroyed. Stick to reporting the football scores and save the editorializing. We don't need police looking for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that took care of these outlaw parents. What are the police going to do? Arrest the whole town? George Thomas Howe. Oh, I got enough to make a pry bar, whatever they're called. I remember. Oh God, I remember. Monday. I'm not a downer. There's no excuse for those people. I'd take joy happily if I only could. Oh God, I wish I could, without puking my guts up. How could joy work for years and then so cruelly stop? I miss the butterflies and rainbows. Must think of the butterflies and rainbows, not the horrors that push into my head. I miss Hamlin Village. I strain my ears for the sound of Simon Says across the water. Growing up, I couldn't wait to get out and see the world, and all I want is a cup of tea and to stop feeling. Thursday, I think. Slept all day yesterday. Maybe 2 days. The gray blurs into itself. The flowers in the garden district mock me, bursting with color in this place of misery. Why do they cast us out of the village? What's it to them if we can't take joy? It should make them all happier knowing they can. Oh God, I remember what we did. So apparently this island is like the lowest of the low, right? People who are off their joy. If they're off their joy, why are they still alive?